Hi, this is Asmita from Informatica GCS, and in this video we'll talk about registering a domain in Operational Insight. The agenda of this video is to have a quick overview on Operational Insights, some features of Operational Insight, how do Operational Insight collect domain data, registering a domain, and a quick demo on the same. Before we proceed further, we will see what is Operational Insight. Ops Insight will help you efficiently operationalize your Power Center or BDM environments. Operational Insight is designed to provide complete visibility into performance and operational efficiency of your Informatica Power Center environments. It uses predictive analytics and actionable recommendations to do the same. With the runtime statistics and asset configuration metadata, Operational Insight provides you with an accurate and up-to-date overview of your Informatica deployments. We'll now proceed and see some few basic features of Operational Insights. Viewing the health of your Informatica assets in one integrated dashboard. Access the existing project and resource utilization. Derive parameter for chargeback model. Capacity planning for your infrastructure. Viewing all the run history of jobs and workflow for troubleshooting. You can also view the summary statistics for each and every line of your business you are supporting. You can also identify the jobs or the workflow which are failing with some errors and some remediations to resolve that issues. You will also get alerts on infrastructure health and resource utilization. You can use heat map to identify the workflow or jobs which are consuming the highest amount of CPU or memory. So now the next question is, how do Operational Insights do that? We'll see this in the further slide. And the answer to this is collector. Collector are the components that run within the secure agent which communicates with an Informatica domain. You will have to configure a collector to collect data from a specific asset. The secure agent is aware of all assets within the domain, and each enabled collector collects operational data and metadata from the relevant asset. The collector begins collecting and uploading data to Informatica IICS after you save the domain in the final step of domain registration. We'll see this in the demo session. We'll now see how to register a domain in Operational Insight. Registering a domain is the first step to have all the features which Ops Insights is equipped with. You must register each Informatica domain that you want to monitor. So there are some key steps in registering process. So that include configuring the connection to the domain, then supplying the details that enable users to more easily locate the domain. So basically it includes the location, some tags which can help you easily find a domain, and then configuring the collectors. After that, we'll have a quick demo on the same. So now we will proceed to the demo session. So I have logged into IICS, where I have logged into Operational Insights, We have other options also like administrator, data integrations, but we need to check on the operational insights. So I have went on the same. So I see here I have already installed Secure Agent into this particular server, and this is the domain I'm going to register. Okay, so the first step is the domain connection. So here we see there are multiple parameters which we have to provide here. So the first one is the domain display name. Domain display name is nothing but the name which you want to see your domain as. So I have given dom_test. You can give any name, whatever you wish like. The next option is master gateway host. You have to provide the host name where your Informatica Power Center has been installed. This is the domain version. You can select the version of your Power Center from this. So as I have already discussed, we have operational insights for Power Center, big data, and data quality. So depending upon your environment, you can select any one of these. Next is the domain name. Here you have to provide the domain name with which your Informatica exists. So in my case, it is domain. So I have provided domain. Next is the gateway node port. So you need to provide the gateway node port of your Informatica domain. So I have provided 22002 as per my node. Proceeding further is the secure agent details. Here you have to provide the server where you have installed your secure agent. Along with that, you have to provide the secure agent name. So in my case, both are same, so I have provided the same. Next, we will proceed to the domain security details. Here you have to select the security domain. In my case, it is native. If you are using LDAP, you can select the LDAP as well. And then we'll have to provide the administrator username and administrator password. In case if your domain is TLS enabled, you have to check this option and provide the details related to that. In case if you are looking for domain auto scale details, you have to provide the site key path in the given path. Now we will proceed to the second option. By clicking the next, we will reach to the domain details. Here we have to again specify the domain display name. You can provide any description if you want, like this is my test domain, this is my development. Next, you have to provide the tags. You can use tags to categorize your domain. Users can also use the tag to search for the domain. You can select the domain type to indicate how the domain is used. In case if it is test, you can select test. If it is development, you can select development and so on. In my case, it was test, so I have selected the test. Now I'll proceed next. So next is domain configuration collector property. So you can configure it daily, hourly, as per your requirement. So you have to provide the date from which you want to start this and the time zone along with the same. So I have selected Indian Standard Time and I want it to collect every 9 hours and 44 minutes. It will repeat daily and it will start on this particular time, whatever I have given. So we'll proceed to the next. So here we have to provide the domain health statistic collector properties. So this will be collecting the domain health stats. So it will start every n minutes. Say I have given 5. So it will start every 5 minutes. And next, it will start on this particular date and particular time. Along with that, we have specified the time zone, which is IST. Next is the resource utilization. I have disabled this option We'll talk in detail about this option in our further video KBs. Now we'll proceed to the next option. So Power Center repository. Here you can register your Power Center repository for which you want to get the details. So I have given all the details and I have tested this connection. So after doing all this configuration, we just have to save. Once we save that, we can go to all infrastructure and we can see our domain here. So we see all the services which are there, all the services which are up and running, all the services which are down. Also, we can go to the details tab. So we can have all the details related to domain, what is the domain name, what is the host, and all the details. So if you configure auto scaling, you have to click this option and proceed further. Here you can see the topology as well. Now we'll go to Power Center and we'll go to our specific domain. So here we see the overall stats. So we see the total data rate 0 bytes. Since the jobs are not running in this domain, we cannot see the details on the same. So here we'll see all the details related to the jobs. And in case if you have enabled resource utilization, you can see the resource utilizations details in this tab. So with this, we see that our domain has been registered successfully, and you can have all the details related to your domain in the options which I discussed further. With this, we end our demo session. Thank you so much for your time. Below are the few references, so you can refer to our Informatica KB articles. The link has been given in the references. Also, you have the Informatica guide for operational insights. The link for the same has been given in the slide. We'd love to hear from you. You can write to us on supportvideos@informatica.com or tweet us on https://twitter.com/infasupport. Thank you so much for your time.